welcome back. Coming at you today with just a brief stretch. Maybe it's something you do in the morning or just when you need a little break. No lunging, no balancing, no big standing series, just a chance to get on your mat, get into your body and into your breath. So we will start in a child's pose. Remembering you can always take crocodile pose on your belly if child's pose doesn't feel right for you today. So maybe taking these wide toes to touch, maybe coming all the way onto your belly, resting your forehead. And we'll hang for just about 5 or 6 breaths as you settle into your hips, kind of meeting your body exactly where it's at right here. Really taking any breath that feels supportive, that feels available to you in this moment. If you're someone who loves ujjayi breath, you can always bring that in, but maybe you're reserving that for when you're working to build heat. Some people say that can even be a cooling breath. So really deciding your intention when you come into any specific pranayama practice. From our child's pose, a brief thread the needle. Let's wind our left arm under, so left arm headed under the right, palm is facing up. And then your choice to bring your forehead or maybe your temple down to the mat. And we'll find just 4 breaths right here. Coming back through center and just taking it right to the other side. Right arm leaning under, palms face up. You can bring your temple towards the mat, maybe your forehead. 4 breaths. Coming back to your child's pose just for 1 more breath. And then pressing yourself up. From here, we'll come into that toes pose. So tucking your toes under, letting your hips rest on your heels. I know this can be intense. You could always be a little more upright. You could bring a block between your hips to take some of the weight. From here, just a little neck stretch. Drop your chin to your chest. Little shake of your head, no, remembering to be gentle with your neck, always listening to where it wants to go. We'll lift our gaze to center and then just your gentle look left to right, not really overstretching, nothing to force. Just kind of checking in, how's your neck feeling right now? And then I like my hands at the base of my neck as you take a look up and then chin to chest. So not throwing your head back, not trying to crunch anything, just getting a little stretch across the throat for 3, 2, and 1. Coming off of your toes, maybe giving them a little pat out. And then with toes untucked, hips back to your heels. And here, just lift a knee. Doesn't have to be a lot, but you might feel a little stretch on the top of your foot. And when you feel even with that, coming forward, tabletop, and then right back to our down dog. Here, a little pedal, a little wiggle. Starting to activate your arms for the day. We'll take this right into a calf stretch. This is a great place to have blocks under your hands. We're stepping our right foot 1 footprint forward. Heel is melting towards the mat. You're reinitiating your down dog through your upper body. Your left heel might be lifted. We're here for 3 breaths. One more on this side. This is a great one to come back to when you're taking a little more time if you need it. Then right foot steps back, left foot steps forward, letting the arms hold you, rolling your inner elbows forward, letting that left heel melt. One more full breath. Then stepping left foot back, giving your hips a little wiggle, a pedal of your heels, and then a little walk up to your hands, bent knees, fingertips, whatever you need to get there. From here, right away, taking our halfway lift and coming all the way to standing. Giving yourself a little shake, and then taking your arms high, inhale. Exhale for a side bend. You'll side bend to the right and step your left foot behind you. Might feel good to let your right arm come down, and we're just kind of pressing our hips to the left. Easy stretch. You can bring it back to center, and then it's over to the left, right foot stepping behind. Maybe that left arm drops down, hips can press to the right. One more breath. And then inhaling center nice and high with the arms. Exhaling to squeeze your glutes as you cactus your arms, little heart opener. And then reach straight up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. This time we're staying for our inhale to standing cow pose. Exhale, round, standing cat. Let the back open up. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to your chest, belly towards your spine. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it in. Then straight up with the arms, breath in. Exhale for your forward fold. If it's the morning, maybe there's a lot of bend in your knees. We're here for 3. For 2. On 1, catch a halfway lift. Inhale, exhale is a little ball pose, lifting your heels, dropping your hips, maybe wrapping your hands around your shins to test your balance. And then onto our seat. We'll let our right leg go long, left foot tucks in, a little seated forward fold. Janu Shirshasana. We'll lift our chest to inhale, exhale to fold over our right leg. It might be a tiny little fold. You can stay lifted, straight spine. You could round the spine, drop the head. About 5 breaths right here. Coming back up to lift your chest, and then baby wild thing, left hand behind your left hip. You're pushing onto your left shin, reaching that right arm anywhere that feels good. Little stretch across the hips, and then coming back down to your seat. We've got our left leg long, right foot tucking in. We inhale, maybe you lift your arms. Exhale to fold over your left leg. 5 breaths. Lifting up, that baby wild thing here, right hand behind right hip, pressing onto the shin, lifting, rotating the arm anywhere that feels good. And then coming on down, we'll take a Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. You could take Baddha Konasana, legs pretty close, or maybe it's a diamond fold with legs a little further away. Maybe it's something in the middle. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to hinge. You could stay lifted with your flat back, or when you're ready, rounding the spine, dropping the head, about 4 breaths right here. Lifting up. From here, we'll come into any tall seat. I will use a block. We'll take a little bit of that alternate nostril breathing, nadi shodhana, that breath that is said to clear the nadis, the energy channels. I love an extra block for this. My arm gets a little tired when we take the alternate nostril breathing, so that might be something you have handy. For this practice, similar to the one we did a couple days ago, if you've been following along, we'll start by inhaling through our left, exhaling through our right. We'll do that 3 times. Then we'll get an inhale through our right, exhale through our left 3 times. Then we'll take 3 rounds where we truly alternate. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling right, exhaling left. That's 1 round, so 2 full breaths. We'll do that 3 times. So it'll be 12 breaths total. Remembering that if you start to feel shaky, if it makes you feel anxious, to skip it. Just you will take 12 full breaths on your own. If you get mixed up on which nostril we're in, which one you're supposed to be breathing in or out of, don't worry too much. I will cue us through it, but eventually, if you're doing this practice on your own, really just knowing that taking just a few breaths, alternating the nostrils, there's nothing you're gonna do too wrong or do anything too harmful. So don't get too caught up in making this perfect. Remembering that all of these things that we do in our yoga lifetime are practices. There's really nothing to perfect. The perfection is in the attempt. So here we are practicing these things that make us feel happy and healthy. If you want to join me, we'll use our right arm. That's the traditional mudra. If you're left-handed, maybe you use your left hand. If you're using your right hand, it'll be our thumb covering our right nostril, our ring finger covering our left. Your 2 fingers in between, index and middle, can rest at your third eye, or you can fold them down, and that might make you feel a little more secure with your eyes open, or eyes can be closed. So we'll start 3 left to right, 3 right to left, and then 3 rounds where we truly alternate. You'll get an exhale and an inhale on the same side, and I'll cue us. When you're ready, inhaling left, exhaling right. Same thing again, inhaling left, exhaling right. Totally fine to be a little ahead or behind me. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Then we stay on the right side. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right side, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. We stay with the left side inhale, and exhale right. We inhale right, exhale left. That was 1 round, 2 more. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Last breath right here. Inhale right, exhale left. With that, releasing your hands to your lap. From here, we'll take just an easy, self-guided, seated meditation. A little brief seated meditation, always the option to come into a full Shavasana as you rest or lift your chest right here. If you need more time, stay. If you're ready to close, wherever you're at, one hand to your heart, one hand to cover it, a little pressure on your heart space, and a thank you to your body, a thank you to your practice, to those people all over the world and all the people past, present, and future who share in yoga and make our practice possible. You might bring hands together, thumbs to your third eye, and if you're seated, a little bow to seal in your practice.